Welcome back. I've been using Mockito for almost 9 years now, and I love the framework. And one of the best places where you can try and understand the philosophy of Mockito is the FAQ of Mockito. You can find the link on the GitHub repository of the course Spring Unit Testing with JUnit Mockito, or you can directly Google for Mockito FAQ. So just Google for Mockito FAQ, and you should land up on this specific link, which is an awesome read. In this video, let's pick up a few important things from there and let's look at them quickly. Let's look at some of the important limitations of Mockito. One of the important things is it cannot mock static methods or constructors, or it cannot mock equals or hash code. These are things which are not really recommended because doing these are considered to be bad practice. However, if you have code which is legacy and you'd want to do testing of that kind of stuff, I'll point you to a couple of examples which might be useful for you a little later. One of the important things is with Mockito, you can mock both classes and interfaces. And we also looked at the return values of Mockito by default. By default, Mockito returns nice values. What do you mean by nice values? It means for integer values, numeric values, it's 0. For Boolean, it's false. If the method is returning a collection, then it would return actually an empty collection. And if it's an object, it would return a null back. Now, let's look at how you can mock static and private methods. If you hover over to the GitHub repository of the course, at the bottom of the page, I have included links to a couple of good examples of how you can mock static, private methods, and constructors. This is done in combination with a framework called PowerMock. So what you need to do is you need to add dependencies on PowerMock, so PowerMock API Mockito and PowerMock module JUnit 4, and the examples of these tests are present in here. This is not really a recommended thing to do, but if it's unavoidable, it's unavoidable. If you have to test some legacy code where you'd not be able to change anything, then probably you need to do the testing in those kind of situations. In those kind of situations, these examples, the private method test, the static method test, and the constructor test can be good references for you to look at. In this step, we looked at some of the important FAQ related to Mockito. Mockito is an awesome framework. I love Mockito especially because it makes mocking and stubbing so easy. With Mockito, you can write readable tests very, very easily. And that's probably the reason why most of the Java projects use Mockito. And that's probably the reason why with Spring Boot, Mockito comes for free. I hope you had an awesome time learning all there is about Mockito in this section. And I look forward to talking about a lot more complex topics in further sections. Until then, bye-bye.